Good evening, everyone. I'm Jennifer McKnight, the school counselor. We will be starting the evening with a word of prayer. I would like to welcome Athena Poth to the stage, and she will get us started.
Okay, please join me in prayer. Dear God, thank you for blessing us with such amazing gifts that we are able to showcase tonight. As we receive these scholarships and contributions towards our future endeavors, please remind us that every good thing has come through you. Thank you for conditionally guiding us through high school these past 4 years, as we continue to receive your guidance as we prepare to embark on our futures. In your Son's holy and precious name we pray. Amen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Lutheran High School. My name is Derek Boltz, and I am the principal here. We're so honored to have you in attendance for tonight's Honors Night. Thank you for your attendance. It is very important for us to celebrate the various gifts and abilities that God has blessed these young individuals with, not because they deserve the praise, but because the Lord is worthy of much praise. As I think about this past year, I think about all the opportunities the Lord has blessed us with, homecoming and the festivities that go with it, including the bonfire, the music concerts, fall drama, spring musical, athletic contests, school dances, winterim, prom, service day, dinner auction, and the list could go on and on. However, what all these have in common is they were all centered around God's Word and the gifts and abilities that He has bestowed on all of us. The one aspect of the school culture that I look forward to most, though, is our gatherings for chapel twice a week. It's a time we get to be refreshed with God's Word, hearing His promises, and being encouraged to remain strong in our faith in God and to let our love abound for our neighbors. As this is Teacher Appreciation Week, I'd also like to give special recognition and thanks to all of our teachers and staff. They are the heart and soul of this institution. Thank you for your hard work and tireless dedication to the pursuit of proclaiming the gospel and providing a high-quality Lutheran education to these students and for their families. Thank you very much. Parents, it goes without saying, you have sacrificed much over these last 4 years. It's a large commitment to send your child here to Lutheran High. All of the driving to and from school, well, until they get their license. The tuition payments, transportation to and from events, the dances, the outfits, the activities. What a blessing it has been to work with your families as we consider you partners in the ministry. Thank you for your dedication to Lutheran education over these last 4 years. And to you students, thank you to you. You have led by words and actions. It has been a blessing to see you develop over these last 4 years. Your gifts are unique and varied, and it's been a pleasure to watch you grow into those over the last several years. As we begin tonight, I would ask that you check your cell phones, that you would silence those if possible, so that we do not have to worry about hearing extra rings and tones and dings as we move forward. For those of you who are unfamiliar with our building, the restrooms, the male restrooms over this direction, the females over here in the corner. At any point in time, as you need to leave tonight to use those facilities or to get a drink, we ask that you do so in between presentations of awards. So now, as we begin tonight, I would ask that you sit back, relax, and enjoy the night as we honor the achievements of our seniors and our students for the work and all the blessings that God has given to them. Thank you very much.
I'm bursting with pride as we celebrate the God-given accomplishments of these young men and women. Keep using the gifts God has given you to glorify His name and to further His kingdom as you love and serve your neighbor. We have so many great scholarships and awards to present, but I need to thank a few people before we get started. Mr. Derek Bolt, thank you for assisting in planning and organizing this evening. Mr. Eric Schmidt, thank you for coordinating the technical details for the evening. Mr. Tim Pukshich for all the setup for the program tonight. Mrs. Georgianne Waleka, thank you for your tireless work in creating the program, certificates, and so many other aspects of this evening. Mr. Matt Holman for your help in creating the program and artistic eye for detail. And finally, I want to thank our presenters for taking the time to be here and to support your organization offers our students. So let's get started. Please welcome Amy Malepsky from the Kohler Foundation, who will present the Herbert V. Kohler Incentive Scholarship and the Kohler Foundation Advantage Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Amy Malepsky, and on behalf of the Kohler Foundation, I am pleased to be here to present the Kohler Foundation scholarships. Now celebrating its 85th year, the Kohler Foundation has supported arts and education from its beginnings. Today, we have the privilege of honoring several remarkable students who embody the spirit of excellence and determination in each of their unique educational pursuits. This year, the Foundation is pleased to share a new scholarship, the Kohler Foundation Advantage Scholarship. This is awarded to students who elect to pursue a technical education at Lakeshore Technical College. Together, we recognize the invaluable contributions we all can make to our shared future and to lifting our community. I am thrilled to award a renewable scholarship that covers up to 100% of tuition and fees to Lakeshore Technical College to 3 deserving students. They are Molly Schultz, Ava Pop, and Logan Grasse. Three of you embody the essence of innovation and practicality that was the inspiration for the scholarship. Molly, your leadership by example can be seen in your school and church activities, and this philosophy will serve you as you pursue graphic and web design. Congratulations, Molly. Congratulations, Molly. Ava, also involved in church activities. Your compassion and strong work ethic have been evident on your mission trips and desire to care for children. I have no doubt that you will succeed as you continue your studies at Lakeshore. Congratulations. Logan, throughout your high school years, you have actively participated in service organizations like Operation Christmas Child and Feed My Starving Children, demonstrating a commitment to making a positive impact in the community and your faith. With this scholarship, Logan looks forward to furthering his education and honing his skills in welding, aiming to contribute to his field and continuing his spirit of service. Congratulations. Finally, the Herbert V. Kohler Incentive Scholarships are awarded to high-performing students who demonstrate leadership through their academic performance and demonstrated commitment to school and community. I am pleased to present the Herbert V. Kohler Incentive Scholarship in the amount of $25,000 to Asa Diener. Asa, you are a dedicated student and have made positive contributions not only to this school, but to the community as well. In your application and your letters of recommendation, it was clear that you are serious about serving your community and leading others to make a difference. Something that stood out to the scholarship committee in your application was not only your strong academic performance and rigor of coursework, but your volunteer work. Your work at Camp Daniel and the leadership you demonstrated really highlighted your dedication to service and leadership. We believe the strongest leaders are called to service work and take great pride in knowing their impact and leading by example. The committee recognized this not only in the leadership roles with your volunteer work, but also your school participation in sports, National Honor Society, and Student Council. We have no doubt you will excel at Dordt University as you continue your education in engineering. Congratulations. On behalf of everyone at the Kohler Foundation, congratulations to the scholarship recipients and their families. We wish you all success in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Please welcome Phil Zastro from Oostburg State Bank, who will be presenting the Oostburg State Bank Scholarship.
Good evening. I'm Phil Zastro, Vice President at Oostburg State Bank, and I'm also a Sheboygan Lutheran High graduate, class of 1985. I'm happy to be here tonight representing the bank to present a $2,000 Oostburg State Bank Collegiate Scholarship. Oostburg State Bank is a proud supporter of Sheboygan Lutheran High, and we are committed to serving the communities where we live and work. We developed our scholarship a number of years ago because we believe it's important to support young people in their growth and development. Our scholarship award is based not only on academic achievement, but also on character, leadership abilities, and community involvement. I am very happy to announce this year's Oostburg State Bank Collegiate Scholarship Award winner. Congratulations to Peyton Rathel. Thank you.
Now I will be presenting the Sinkbile Family Scholarship on behalf of Melissa Puksich. My apologies for not being able to present this in person tonight, but we are with all of the graduates in prayer as they are honored for their achievements. The Sinkbile Scholarship was created by Monica and Robert Sinkbile in 1997 for two main reasons. First, it was put in place to honor family members who have passed. Second, it is for Robert and Monica's love, dedication, and passion for Lutheran High School to see students further their education in the pastoral, teaching, or music ministry at one of our schools. This year, the committee has chosen to select two candidates to receive the Sinkbile Family Scholarship. Both of them have a strong Christian background and have a heart for serving in their home church, helping with activities from singing in the choir to assisting with Sunday school. The candidates have also been extremely active at LHS in school activities such as choir, band, student council, musicals, cross-country, soccer, and basketball, National Honor Society, and the LHS dinner auction. Several comments in their letters of recommendation that stood out to the committee about the candidates are: they are a remarkable person of faith and are a strong Christian leader in all areas of their life. They are respectful, kind, and a model Christian leader for their peers. They are an outstanding leader and collaborator and will make significant contributions in the education field. As all of you graduate soon, our family encourages all of you to continue to share your talents and gifts with others and be a witness of your faith as you move forward in your next chapter. The two recipients of this year's Sinkbile Family Scholarship are Peyton Rathel and David Etherton. Thank you. Now please welcome Harvey McBroom, who will be presenting the American Legion Prescott Band's Post 83 Scholarship.
Good evening. Would Raymond Scholes please come forward? My name is Legionnaire Harvey McBroom, and I'm with the American Legion Prescott Band's Post 83. The American Legion was founded in 1919 with 4 basic pillars, one of those being children and youth. In keeping with that pillar, I'm pleased to announce that the American Legion Prescott Band's Post 83 has awarded a $1,000 scholarship to Raymond. Raymond has a very impressive record of school and community service, amounting to numerous extracurricular hours while maintaining a high grade point average. However, one of the main qualifications of this scholarship is that the recipient must have an immediate family member who is a veteran or currently serving on active duty. Raymond's grandfather is a veteran of the United States Army. At this time, it gives us great pleasure to present Raymond with his scholarship certificate. Presenting the certificate is our post commander, Randy Meyer. Raymond, on behalf of the American Legion, Prescott Band's Post 83, we wish you the best in your future educational careers and give the deepest gratitude for your family's service to our great nation.
Kara Wetstein will be presenting the Sheboygan J.C. Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Kara Wetstein. I am also a LHS graduate of 2002. I'm here to present a scholarship award on behalf of the Sheboygan JCs. The members of our organization embrace an international creed which, when paraphrased, speaks of the meaning and purpose of human life. It holds fast to the value of friendship and service to humanity. Each year, the JCs receives numerous applications from the Sheboygan area students, and a committee is formed to select 2 students who exemplify this willingness to serve that is so cherished in our organization. What makes this recipient a standout, according to the Sheboygan JCs, are her leadership skills, dependability, integrity, and spirit of volunteerism. Her dedication to their responsibilities and positive attitude are key character traits cited by the Sheboygan JCs, who believe she is an ideal candidate for this award. On behalf of the Sheboygan JCs, it is my pleasure to present this $1,500 scholarship to Peyton Rathel.
Please welcome Officer Decker McCabe, who will present the Sheboygan Police Benevolent Association Scholarship.
Hello, I'm Dr. McCabe with the Sheboygan Police Benevolent Association. The SPBA strives to promote scholastic well-being of our community's youth by providing financial assistance to first-year college students. We look for students who have strong academic achievement, exhibit good citizenship through extracurriculars, demonstrate strong community involvement, and possess high moral character. The recipient of this year's scholarship possesses all those qualities. This year, I'm happy to award scholarship to Asa Diener. Congratulations, and I wish you the best in your future.
Please welcome Tom Beineman, who will be presenting the Thielman's Athletic Club Scholarship.
Good evening. Tonight, I am proud to present the Thielman's Athletic Club Scholarship in the amount of $1,500. This year's Lutheran High School student has a grade point average of 4.0 with an ACT of 28. She is planning to attend Concordia University, Wisconsin, and major in special education and early education. She has participated in volleyball, basketball, soccer, cross country. She was also awarded the Pacesetter Award in soccer. She was also active in outside activities. This year's $1,500 Thielman's Athletic Club scholarship goes to Peyton Rathel.
Please welcome Nathaniel Leipom, who will be presenting the Kohler Company College Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Nate Leipom, Director of Housekeeping for Destination Kohler, and also a Sheboygan Lutheran graduate, class of 2004. Each year for the past 38 years, Kohler Company has awarded college scholarships to the sons and daughters of our associates who work at Kohler plants and offices across the United States, Mexico, and Canada. I have the honor of awarding the Kohler Company Scholarship to an outstanding Sheboygan Lutheran High School student. This year's winner was selected from more than 100 applicants on the basis of their outstanding academic achievements, as well as their contributions to their school and community. Our honoree has worked for Kohler Company since 2022 and currently works as a buster in the Wisconsin room. It is my great pleasure to present the Kohler Company College Scholarship, valued at $4,000, to Annalise Hassler.
Now please welcome Christy Geschke and Emily Nelson, who will present the Sheboygan County Service Club Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Christy Geschke, and I'm representing the Sheboygan Service Club. Our club is made up of approximately 20 women committed to giving back to Sheboygan County community through time spent volunteering and fundraising. Our club is rooted in the belief that a group of women can create a powerful impact through efforts promoting charity and social justice. Each year, our organization awards 4 scholarships to Sheboygan County High School seniors who have modeled a dedication to our community and created a powerful impact of their own. We are truly honored to be awarding one of these scholarships
to a member of the Sheboygan Lutheran family. This student has demonstrated exceptional volunteerism, leadership, and character through their short 4 years in high school, as well as exceptional academic achievements. Completing over 1,100 hours of service in the past 4 years, while maintaining a stellar GPA and meaningful involvement in extracurriculars and commitment to work. Spending countless hours serving as a volunteer youth for Camp Daniel, benefiting the experience of both the staff and differently abled campers alike. Serving the global and local community through his work at Feed My Starving Children and Pine Haven, as well as his school community where he is an active volunteer in organizing and executing golf outings, blood drives, and canoe trips. And looking forward to the future, opportunities to serve his new community and perhaps someday even in space. This student plans to study aerospace engineering at Dordt University beginning in the fall of 2024. Congratulations to this year's Sheboygan Service Club Scholarship recipient, Asa Diener. Congratulations.
Now please welcome Benjamin Matt, who will be presenting the Sheboygan County Marine Corps League Scholarship.
Good evening, and thank you for letting me be here. And the Marine Corps League of Sheboygan County, I am the junior vice commandant. The student that is receiving one of our scholarships this year from the detachment is from Lutheran High here. She is part of the National Honor Society. She's a yearbook editor. She's part of basketball and softball, as well as the Youth Apprenticeship Program. She plans on attending Concordia University in the fall for a bachelor's degree in nursing. I would like to welcome up Kira Timming.
Now please welcome Dr. John and Karen Egan, who will be presenting the Dr. John and Karen Egan Community Compassion Scholarship.
Good evening and congratulations to the LHS 2024 graduating seniors. Special thanks to Jennifer McKnight for inviting Karen and me, and she sits over there, but she wouldn't come up, to the annual scholarship program. It is a special joy for me to return to LHS for such events, having been the interim administrator, but I really acted like a real one, here at LHS for the 2003-04 school year. On a side note, we would like to congratulate Lutheran High again on the addition to their fine arts facility. Truly, Lutheran High can be immensely proud of the physical expansion of their facilities and excellent academic program, affording all students the opportunity to succeed. Our Community Compassion Scholarship is awarded to a student who exemplifies the courage to reach out to help those who are living on the fringes of our society. One who seeks to be the change that one wants to see in the world. With the assistance of school personnel and careful discernment of the chosen recipient's application, we are pleased to award the 2024 LHS Egan Community Compassion Scholarship to Catherine Strode. We had a number of applicants for this award, and it was really, really difficult. And we also had a similar amount from Kohler. So we do the best we can, and yet they're all deserving of the, obviously, the recognition. But we had to throw the dice, and Catherine at the end got it. So where are you, Catherine? Catherine has maintained a 3.88 cumulative grade point average while juggling school activities, athletics, and innumerable volunteer service activities. She will be attending Concordia University St. Paul with plans to major in public relations and graphic design. In her application letter, Catherine shares the following reflections. As I envision the future and prepare myself for the next chapter of my life outside of Lutheran High, a question of importance that I reflect on is what type of Christian and individual I want to be. What are the opportunities that will be presented to me, and how will I respond to them? A faculty member sums up quite well her qualifications for this award. The faculty member states, besides her pursuit of knowledge, Catherine selflessly puts others before herself. Sheboygan Lutheran strives to develop Christian leaders, and Catherine is the embodiment of that mission. She doesn't volunteer because she wants to improve her resume. She volunteers because she has a servant heart. Congratulations to Catherine.
Please welcome Gary Hauk, who will be presenting the VFW Post 9156 Scholarship and the VFW Post 9156 John Ivinsky's Information Technology Scholarship.
Thank you. Good evening. Would Hunter David Adams and Annalise Kate Hessler please come join me on the stage. My name is Gary Hauk. I am from Veterans of the Foreign Wars Post 9156. I currently am the adjutant down there and also the scholarship committee chairman. Each year our post gives out 4 scholarships, 3 post scholarships and through the VFW, and one is the IT scholarship, which was generated about 2 years ago in honor of John Noskis. I can't even say the name. But anyway, Hunter, he had applied for it, and actually he was the only one who applied to our post for it, so he got lucky. But we really enjoy giving it up because it really means a lot to us and to the family. Also, Annalise, you are first on my list to receive a one-time $500 scholarship to be used at your discretion toward your education. Would you please come forward and receive your check and a letter from our post, and also I have a certificate for you. And Hunter, I have the same for you, a check and a letter from our post, congratulating both of you students for for the work you've done, and also from the post membership, wishing you a very fruitful career. Thank you.
Please welcome Brittany Trutchell, who will be presenting the LTC Promise Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Brittany Trutchell on behalf of Lakeshore Technical College. I'm here to provide the Promise Opportunity Scholarship. The foundation is dedicated to supporting Lakeshore programs and Lakeshore students, and scholarship support is a large part of the foundation's efforts. One of the foundation's scholarships is the Promise Opportunity, which was established by the foundation to recognize high school seniors interested in attending LTC to continue their education. On behalf of Lakeshore Technical College and the Lakeshore Foundation, I'm pleased to present this Promise Opportunity Scholarship to Molly Schultz. Congratulations.
Now please welcome the Ambassador of the Sheboygan County Chamber of Commerce, Laura Gum, to present the Sheboygan County Chamber of Commerce Scholarship Committee Choice Award.
Good evening. It's my honor to be here at Lutheran High School tonight. I am Laura Gum. I'm a key account manager with Alliant Energy and a volunteer with the Chamber of Commerce, where I serve as an ambassador and also chairperson of our scholarship team. Every year, the Sheboygan County Chamber of Commerce awards scholarships from proceeds that we earn at our annual golf outing. The Ambassador Scholarship Committee selects 4 deserving individuals based off of an essay on promoting Sheboygan County as someplace better, combined with other individual achievements and awards. As a result, a $1,000 scholarship is given to assist in the recipient's educational pursuits. We are very excited to award this year's scholarship to Kara Timmick. Congratulations.
Jeff Kelm will now come forward and present the Deborah Kelm Church Music Scholarship.
My wife, Deborah, passed away last year. She was very involved with vocal music. She sang with the Milwaukee Choristers for 24 years, including singing concerts at Carnegie Hall in New York. But she loved Lutheran church music, singing in church choirs for over 30 years. As a tribute to her, we have established the Deborah Kelm Church Music Scholarship. This $1,000 scholarship will be awarded annually to someone who will pursue a church music vocation at one of the Concordias. The recipient for the first year Deborah Kelm Award is a gifted musician playing multiple instruments, specializing in the trombone. He has been a leader in all of the LHS band groups. He is also a gifted organist and a talented singer, having been involved in many vocal groups at LHS. He has been in musicals all 4 years. He is an honor roll student, a 4-year cross-country and track athlete, a student council member, and very involved in his local church. He plans to attend Concordia, Nebraska, with majors in music and education, with the goal of being a high school teacher and a band director. It is my distinct pleasure to present the first annual Deborah Kelm Church Music Scholarship to David Atherton.
Please welcome Sherry Shaning and Megan Yerk, who will be presenting the Holt Family Memorial Scholarship.
Good evening. I'm Megan Yerk, granddaughter of Harold and Joan Holt, niece of Daniel Holt, also a 2006 graduate of Lutheran High School. Along with me are Sherry Shaning and Pat Holt, children of Harold and Joan, siblings to Daniel. The Holt Family Memorial Scholarship is in honor of the passing of Daniel, Joan, and Harold Holt. All were faithful members of Trinity Lutheran Church. In their memory, the Holt family has established a scholarship to assist deserving applicants intending to pursue any post-secondary school in pursuit of a bachelor's, associate's, or technical degree or professional certificate. This year's recipient strives to be a Christian leader in her church, school, and community. Many generations of her family have attended Trinity Lutheran Church, where this year's recipient has been involved with activities such as acolyting, attending Sunday school since a young age, and helping with church picnics. The activities have allowed her to get to know members of her congregation and grow in her faith. While in school, she has demonstrated grace and courage while being involved in activities such as basketball, volleyball, and choir. Her kind-hearted demeanor has allowed her to use the talents and abilities God has given her to share the Word of God with the community through actions and voice. This year's recipient plans to attend and pursue a degree at Wisconsin Lutheran College, where we know she will continue to learn the wonderful plan God has in store for her, and where she will continue to spread the word to the people that surround her. I'm pleased to present the 2024 Holt Family Memorial Scholarship to Faith Pape. Faith, congratulations. Faith, congratulations on all your academic accomplishments and good luck in your future endeavors.
Now please welcome Coach Mike Stubler, who will be recognizing students who have earned Smart Youth Bowling Scholarships.
May I please have Travis Tock and Hunter Adams come forward, please. My name is Mike Stubler, and I coach the boys' high school bowling club team comprised of bowlers from Sheboygan Lutheran and Oostburg High Schools. Lutheran High bowlers on our team are freshman Robert Tock, junior Dalton Zeman, and seniors, who we're here for tonight, Travis Tock and Hunter Adams. These two fine gentlemen are our co-captains for this past year, and they led our team to its 5th straight trip to high school state. Their bowling success is not only limited to their stellar team play, but also to their outstanding individual accomplishments, and that's what I'm here tonight to acknowledge. Unlike other youth sports, bowling provides its participants with the opportunity to compete in tournaments and earn monetary prize funds. These funds are submitted and held in what's called a SMART account, and that account can only be used for expenses associated with post-high school education. The tournaments that these bowlers compete in are made possible through organizations like the United States Bowling Congress, the Bowling Centers Association of Wisconsin, the Sheboygan Area Bowling Association, Junior Bowler Association Scholarship Tour, the Wisconsin Youth Bowlers Tour, Thielman's Athletic Club, the Elite Pro Shop, and the dedicated families of Dave Posh, Keith Yonan, and Bill and Paula Hilbert, as well as many selfless coaches. Over the years, Hunter and Travis have been mentored and coached by some of the best in our sport. They have also been generous enough to pass on that mentoring to younger bowlers who surround them. Since the age of 10 for Travis and 13 for Hunter, they have competed in countless tournaments, cashing in many of them. Hunter has qualified 5 times and Travis 8 times to our national competition called Junior Gold. And in that national competition, they have bowled against some of the best youth bowlers in the world. With that being said, tonight I would like to recognize these 2 gentlemen with their smart account balances that they have accumulated to this point, and they can continue to add to this while they remain youth bowlers for the next couple of years. For Travis Tock, in the amount of $11,092. And Hunter Adams in the amount of $13,430. Thank you.
Please welcome Leah Terp, who will be recognizing students attending Concordia University, Wisconsin, and the scholarships awarded to them.
Thank you for the invitation to recognize the Lutheran High students who will be attending Concordia University, Wisconsin this upcoming fall. As mentioned, my name is Leah Terp. I serve as the Director of Undergraduate Admission for Concordia. In that role, I am blessed to work with students from 4 of our area Lutheran high schools, including Lutheran High. I truly appreciate the opportunity to be here, as I have a deep love for Lutheran high schools. I am an alumni of a Lutheran high school in rural Minnesota. I went to college. I met a boy from Lutheran High, Sheboygan. Your high school is a special place, a place where the teachers and staff show Christ's love daily, encouraging you to be his disciple so that you can take the person God created you to be, to share his love in all you do. At CUW, our mission as a Lutheran higher education community is to develop students in mind, body, and spirit for service to Christ in the church and in the world. Students from LHS already have a jump start on joining us in this mission as soon-to-be graduates of Lutheran High, where they have been taught to be Christian leaders. I would like to welcome up Josie Alberton, Abigail Hansen, Nora Neerhoff, Peyton Rafel, and Cara Timmig. At Concordia, we award competitive merit scholarships based on a student's high school GPA upon acceptance to Concordia. While these achievements have been hard fought throughout the last 4 years, I am honored to be here tonight to recognize these exceptional students in front of their family and friends. These students have each been awarded either our Presidential or Regents Scholarship Award with our Luther Promise. These 5 students in total have received over $120,000 in Concordia institutional aid, which is renewable each year. We are so excited to welcome them to campus in the fall to continue Concordia's mission. Josie. Abigail. Nora. Peyton. Congratulations. And Cara. We congratulate these 5 high-achieving Lutheran High students who will be starting their college journey this fall. We have truly enjoyed working with each of you and can't wait to see how God uses you and prepares you for your future vocations. I would also like to mention that as part of their awards, our students who are seeking church work vocations, which is 4 of them, oh, I forgot to mention that. Josie will be majoring in Lutheran education art. Abigail will be majoring in parish music. Nora will be majoring in Lutheran education. Peyton will be a Lutheran educator in special ed. And Cara will be pursuing a nursing degree. Those church work vocation students will receive additional Lutheran educator support grant and church work scholarships. And on top of that, for recognition of their God-given talents, both Abigail and Peyton have received music scholarship awards. Abigail received scholarship for vocal performance and will participate in our Common Core and I'm sure many other performing groups. And Peyton received the scholarship for instrumental performance and will be part of our wind ensemble. The Concordia University of Wisconsin community is excited to welcome you this fall. And in closing, I just want to offer our congratulations to the entire class of 2024. Thank you.
Brandon Herron will now be recognizing students attending Lakeland University and the scholarships they have been awarded.
Hello, everyone. My name is Brandon Herron, and I'm an admissions counselor with Lakeland University. On behalf of the university, thank you so much for letting us be here tonight to help celebrate these wonderful students of yours. And getting to work with these students from Sheboygan Lutheran, I've been able to see the community and the support that they've been given. So well done to all of you, parents, faculty, and staff. To help in that celebration, I'm here to present awards to 2 students. The first student I would like to hand out awards for is Kaylee Fors. Kaylee has earned 3 different scholarships with Lakeland. The first is our academic achievement scholarship. It's called the Dean's Merit Scholarship. This is just based off of her academic excellence in high school, and it's $16,000 a year. For 4 years is $64,000. The next award is the Humanity and Fine Arts Quarterfinalist Award, which is $1,000 a year. For 4 years is $4,000. To earn the scholarship, Kaylee had to submit an essay and resume and interview with faculty members at Lakeland University. The final award is the Ulrich Scholarship, which is our religion-based scholarship based on around service and interest in studying theology or social justice. This scholarship involves the same thing of submitting an essay, a resume, and interviewing with our 2 religion faculty on campus, and they recommended that Kaylee be awarded the full $3,000. So for over 4 years, it's $12,000. So in total, she has earned $80,000 for her 4 years at Lakeland University. An instructor shared their thoughts about Kaylee through a recommendation letter that they wrote for the Ulrich Scholarship. They described Kaylee as bright and capable, strong performing in class, resilient in the face of difficulty, caring, reliable, someone who takes ownership over her responsibilities, insightful, a quick learner, someone who is quiet but has a wonderful sense of humor, and ultimately is well equipped with skills and abilities for her future. We are very lucky to have Kaylee as a Muskie. The second student I would like to award is Hunter Adams. Hunter has also earned 3 separate scholarships with Lakeland. The first, based off of his academic achievement in high school, is the Presidential Scholarship. This is $18,000 a year. Over the course of 4 years, is $72,000. The next award is the Science, Technology, and Education Finalist Award, in which he had to submit an essay, resume, and interview with faculty at Lakeland. They awarded him $2,000 a year, which totals to $8,000. Finally, the Sheboygan County Scholars Semifinalist Award. This scholarship is awarded at $1,000 a year. For 4 years is $4,000. And this involved a submission of an essay and resume and culminates in 2 interview rounds. One is with the panel of 4 to 5 staff, which is very intimidating for high schoolers. And then the other is meeting with current Sheboygan County scholars. So in total, Hunter has earned $84,000 over the course of his 4 years at Lakeland University. An instructor shared this about Hunter in his letter of recommendation for the Sheboygan County Scholars Scholarship. Hunter is one of the most outstanding individuals I've ever had the pleasure to work with. He has demonstrated a reliable work ethic, someone that many people relied on in their studies, and was someone that could be counted on to work with others in and out of the classroom. He's been invaluable as a technology assistant and apprentice. He's dedicated, a godly man who holds fast to his morals and beliefs. He's compassionate and desires to help all who cross his path. And we are also so very fortunate to have Hunter be a Lakeland Muskie.
And now to present the Crusader Scholarship, I am pleased to welcome our Christian Leadership and Geography teacher, Mr. Jeff Jers.
Good evening. Tonight I have the privilege of awarding 3 Crusader Scholarships. The Crusader Scholarships were created to encourage, inspire, motivate, and reward Sheboygan Lutheran seniors who demonstrate what they have learned about Christian leadership during their years at Sheboygan Lutheran. Applicants selected and read a book from the Lutheran High Leadership Library. The applicant then wrote a 1 to 2 page synopsis of the book and a 2 to 5 page summary of how the lessons learned might be applied in his or her life as a Christian leader. The 6 applicants then presented their findings to a committee of 5 who asked questions of the applicant pertaining to content and application. The committee then met, reviewed notes, and discussed the candidates. The hope is that the scholarship application process is one of growth and a learning experience in the student's Christian leadership journey. Please welcome to this stage tonight, Cara Timmig, David Etherton, and Catherine Strode. All right, our $1,000 award goes to Cara. Cara read the book Mental Toughness for Young Athletes by Moses and Troy Horn. In her presentation to the committee, Cara talked about the grit needed by leaders today. Cara talked about the grit that is, Cara said that grit is the action and drive needed to grow. In today's world, it's easy to quit when things don't go your way. But the gritty leader is determined and doesn't give up. She continued, true leadership happens when times get tough, but you keep working through those tough times. Cara identified Crusader girls basketball coach Tyler Thomas as her grit leader. She said, among other things, he was honest with her, pushed her to be her best, and was a great listener. She said it gave her comfort when Coach Thomas would say that the team had 6 out on the floor, the 5 players and God. Cara indicated many people have mental toughness, but her special sauce is having God with her. Cara plans to attend Concordia University, Wisconsin, majoring in nursing. The committee was impressed with the grit that Cara showed throughout the interview process. Congratulations, Cara.
Our $1,500 award goes to David Etherton. David read the book 10 Stupid Things That Keep Churches from Growing by Jeff Surratt. In his presentation, David related mistakes he would like to avoid in his life as he works to become a high school music teacher and band director starting next year at Concordia University, Nebraska. David told us about how he has learned to prioritize and balance his very busy schedule, being in multiple bands, multiple choirs, competing on varsity cross country and track teams, being in Lutheran High plays and musicals, along with serving on student council and being the best student he can be. He said doing all the things he loves can be tough. Members of the committee said David seems like a real Renaissance man. The committee remarked that his presentation was professional and confident and that they can see David as a successful leader because he already knows how to identify his strengths and his weaknesses. Congratulations, David. And our $2,500 award goes to Catherine Strode. Catherine read the book On Point by Del Harris. In her presentation to the committee, Catherine talked about the 4 wheels of influence that Harris wrote about. The wheels must be moving together for progress to be made, she said. The 4 wheels are passion for the mission, authentically caring, leading with integrity, and building others up. Catherine gave concrete examples of these wheels throughout her 4 years at Lutheran High, whether they came from teachers in her classes or coaches on teams that she was a member. But what really struck the committee was her sharing that she learned from older students as they showed her how to be a leader by their example. She said she has intentionally worked hard to be that example for the next generations of students at Lutheran High. Catherine plans to attend Concordia St. Paul, Minnesota in the fall, majoring in public relations. The committee remarked that her presentation was genuine and authentic, and the application of the book was on point. Congratulations, Catherine. Thank you.
Now please welcome Lutheran High's principal, Mr. Derek Bolt, who will present the Striegel Scholarship.
Jared Striegel was an active member of Good Shepherd Lutheran Church here in Sheboygan. He served in the law enforcement field until he retired and believed in service to the community through vocation. He had identified a need for recruitment and funding of future church workers. Because Mr. Striegel was a man of action, he was a lifelong Taproot member here at Lutheran High and supported the mission of Sheboygan Lutheran High financially through participating in multiple fundraisers. The scholarship awarded will be given directly to the family and can be applied to any costs related to Lutheran church work training education programs at an LCMS-sanctioned college or university. The program costs may include, but are not limited to, room and board, tuition and fees, books, computers, and miscellaneous costs for travel and consumables. The scholarship awarded is renewable. The funds will be dispersed through the Lutheran High Business Office and are subject to review. It is my pleasure to offer this scholarship to 5 individuals looking to go into church work. They are Josie Albertine, David Etherton, Abigail Hansen, Nora Nierhoff, and Peyton Rathel. Will you please come forward? The scholarship awarded amount for the 2024-2025 collegiate school year is $5,000, again renewable for up to 4 years.
Casey Elmer will now be honoring seniors who have completed the Youth Apprenticeship Program.
Good evening, Sheboygan Lutheran. My name is Casey Elmer, and I am Sheboygan Lutheran's Youth Apprenticeship Coordinator. Tonight, I am here to award 4 students for their accomplishments in the Youth Apprenticeship Program. Youth Apprenticeship is a 1 or 2 year program that gives juniors and seniors in high school the chance to explore a career area of interest. Students spend part of their day at school earning credit and wages while they gain valuable industry experience under the guidance of a local business mentor. Students balance school and work, completing at least 450 hours of related work experience and take a class related to their pathway of choice. I welcome to the stage the following seniors who are receiving their Youth Apprenticeship certificates: Hunter Adams, Isaiah Sear, Asa Diener, and Cara Timmick. Now, I have a little bit to tell you about each of them, so I would ask that you hold your applause so we can recognize them at the very end. First, we'll start with Hunter, as he has completed his 2nd year of Youth Apprenticeship, earning his IT Network Security Certificate. Hunter worked here at Sheboygan Lutheran and was a great asset. He ensured that the Chromebook fleet stayed accounted for, the on-site computers and laptops were updated, and the network was continually monitored, and I'm sure had a hand in tonight's setup. Hunter will be studying computer science at Lakeland. Isaiah, who's invisible currently, is earning his Youth Apprenticeship for plumbing and has received a full-time offer of employment from his current Youth Apprenticeship employer, Edgewater Plumbing. He will be pursuing a registered apprenticeship attending Waukesha County Technical College for plumbing. Asa Diener is earning a Mechanical Electrical Engineering Youth Apprenticeship certificate through the program. In his Youth Apprenticeship, Asa set up video streaming systems with multiple cameras and calibrated a thermal chamber control loop. Asa will continue studying similar concepts and beyond in his mechanical engineering degree at Dordt University. Cara Timmick completed the Nursing Assistant Youth Apprenticeship program after several years of working at a local nursing home where she was seen as an exemplary employee. Cara will continue her passion for healthcare through her nursing studies at Concordia. It is my honor tonight to celebrate and recognize the contributions these students made to local employers and the dedication they have shown to their future careers. Please join me in a round of applause for Hunter, Isaiah, Asa, and Cara.
The next scholarship being presented is not in our program, so would everybody please welcome a special guest from Marquette University, Jaden Poth.
Thank you, Mrs. McKnight. On behalf of Marquette University and the Honors Program, I would like to be the first to publicly welcome Athena Poth to the class of 2028 at Marquette. Athena, would you please come up here? So in recognition of Athena's academic achievements at Lutheran High, Marquette has awarded Athena the prestigious Pierre Marquette Scholarship in the amount of $104,000. In further recognition of her community service, Athena has been given the Ignatian Distinction Scholarship in the amount of $6,000. And in final recognition of what her leadership will bring to campus, Marquette has awarded Athena with a Magis Campus Resident Scholarship of $6,000. So with all three scholarships, that totals $116,000. Congratulations, Athena, and welcome to Marquette.
At this time, I will be awarding some additional scholarships and awards. I wanted to mention to the students to check their award folders carefully. Sometimes there are checks and letters or instructions for obtaining scholarship money tucked in behind your award certificate. Please make sure you check that at some point once you take your awards home. So, to begin, we're going to do the Glenn A. Karen Albertine Mueller Scholarship. This scholarship is given to a senior who intends to become a teacher. This $2,000 award is renewable for up to 4 years, totaling $8,000. This scholarship was established through the generous gift planning of Glenn and Karen Mueller. It is their intent to support future educators. Congratulations to this year's recipient, David Etherton. I'll get it right at some point. Thanks, David. Our next scholarship is the Jimmy Lohr Golf Scholarship. The Jimmy Lohr Golf Program gives scholarships to memorialize Jimmy Lohr's unparalleled golf record and, most importantly, his record of being a gentleman and exhibiting true sportsmanship while compiling that record. Jimmy Lohr's golf record is the dream of many. He won 15 Sheboygan County championships in the tournament now known as the Pressland, as well as 29 other club tournaments held throughout the county. Jimmy Lohr was an ambassador for golf, continually promoting the sport as the social and recreational outlet that it is. Part of the committee's selection criteria is an individual who will promote golf by introducing others to the game. It is my pleasure to present a $1,000 scholarship to this year's Jimmy Lohr Golf Scholarship recipient, Elliot Lightbaum. The next scholarship is the Aurora Memorial Medical Scholarship. Aurora Healthcare is an integrated, not-for-profit healthcare provider serving communities throughout eastern Wisconsin, including Sheboygan County. The services include cardiac care, emergency department, intensive care, pediatric units, including a NICU, pain management, spiritual care, radiology, rehab services, surgery, and the Vince Lombardi Cancer Clinic. At Aurora, the purpose is to help people live well. They strive to promote health, prevent illness, and provide state-of-the-art diagnosis and treatment. To continue this level of service to the community, we are pleased to support students who choose to continue their education in the healthcare field. Congratulations to Alexia Yang. The next scholarship is the Herb Cole Excellence Scholarship. The Herb Cole Excellence Scholarship is awarded to a student who displays exceptional scholarship, leadership, citizenship, and school and community involvement. Congratulations to Abigail Anderson, who was selected as a Herb Cole Excellence Scholar and will receive a $10,000 award. The Lakeside Pepsi Scholarship. Lakeside Pepsi awards money to individuals at Lutheran High for helping the school with distributing Pepsi products. Duties include stocking machines with Pepsi products, counting singles, rotating inventory, and assisting in making future orders. This year's recipient of the $1,000 scholarship is Elliot Lightbaum. The Walter and June Vollrath Scholarship is given to students graduating from high schools in Sheboygan County. Mr. Vollrath's family owns and manages Polar Wear Company in Sheboygan. The scholarship was established in honor of his parents, Walter and Nan Vollrath. It is my pleasure to announce that the 2024 Vollrath Scholarship and $8,000 award will go to Raymond Scholes. The Wisconsin Academic Excellence Award is given to the top performing senior in each high school who will attend a college or university within the state of Wisconsin. This year's scholarship will be available to David Etherton. I almost got it. The Sauk Trail Conservation Club was formed in 1945 for the purpose of supporting conservation causes and shooting sports. It is our pleasure to offer $1,000 scholarships to graduating seniors from Cedar Grove, Oostburg, Sheboygan Christian, and Sheboygan Lutheran High School. This year, they are happy to award the scholarship to Nora Neerhoff. Nora enjoys shooting sports and will continue competitive shooting in college. The members of Sauk Trail Conservation Club wish Nora success in her future endeavors. One of the main goals of the Sheboygan County Memorial VFW Post 9156 Auxiliary is to honor and serve veterans and the community. One of the ways the auxiliary serves is to support scholarships of Sheboygan County students who are pursuing higher education. The recipients are chosen based on a variety of criteria: being a descendant of the VFW post or a veteran, grade point average, and mostly how this individual supports their school and communities through leadership and servantship. We encourage all recipients we encourage all to remember the sacrifices that veterans have endured. Recipients, please continue to serve your community in the future. The 2024 recipients of the scholarship are Cara Timmig and Annalise Hassler. Thank you. Now please direct your attention to the screen for our next scholarship.
Hi, my name is Rachel Kisson, and I'm a member of the Westwood Chief. I'm pleased to congratulate Haley Concept from Sheboygan, Wisconsin, for receiving a full 4-year scholarship to attend Grinnell College as a Westbury International College match recipient. On average, match scholarships are valued at over $325,000 and cover all of the costs associated with attending this top school. Haley, we are so excited for you to join the Westbury community and grow and thrive on our college campus. We look forward to hearing all about your future accomplishments as a Westbury Scholar and alum. Congratulations again on receiving this prestigious award. Have a wonderful day.
The next awards go to juniors who have excelled in certain areas. The University of Rochester recognizes these students with an immediate award certificate and some small gifts. Should any of them go on to attend this university, their application fee is waived and each is automatically a candidate for over $30,000 in scholarships. Would Andrew Krieger, Ethan Winter, Alexi Lagenchuk, and Jack Hasenstein please come forward? The Bosch and Lam Honorary Science Award goes to Alexei Lagenchuk for his outstanding achievement and superior intellectual promise in the area of science. Andrew Krieger is the recipient of the George Eastman Young Leaders Award, which goes to a student who has shown positive leadership in a variety of areas. Ethan Winter will receive the Frederick Douglass and Susan B. Anthony Award, which goes to a junior who is committed to understanding and addressing difficult social issues. And finally, the Xerox Award for Innovation and Information Technology goes to Jack Hasenstein for his strong interest in innovation and information technology and a high level of achievement in this area. Congratulations. Congratulations. Our next award is for the Society for Women Engineers. One junior and one senior who excel in the areas of math and science are selected for the Society of Women Engineers Award. If they would decide to go into the field of engineering, many scholarships are open to them for being a part of this elite group. I want to congratulate Sarah Visser as the junior recipient and Peyton Rathel as the senior recipient. Please come forward to receive your certificates. Now please draw your attention to the listings of additional senior scholarships and awards on page 2. We want to recognize the senior scholarships listed and those who have not already been recognized. Seniors, as I call your name, please stand up and turn around to face the audience. After that, we'll congratulate you all with a round of applause. Hunter Adams has received over $98,000 in scholarships. Hunter will be attending Lakeland University and majoring in computer science. Josephina Albertine will be attending Concordia University, Mequon to study art education. Abigail Anderson will be attending University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee and will be majoring in social work. Annalisa Arians received scholarships totaling $12,000 to attend Emmaus Bible College and the University of Dubuque to study biblical studies and chemistry. Taylor Bott will attend the University of Illinois Springfield, where she will study developmental psychology and child advocacy. She has received the University of Illinois Honor Scholarship and an athletic soccer scholarship. Ethan Bittinger will be doing an apprenticeship at Detroit Electric. Rachel Boland received a Regent Scholarship worth $52,000 to attend Southeastern University. She will be majoring in psychology and minoring in Christian ministry. Isaiah Sear will be attending Waukesha Technical College to study plumbing. Elijah DeVries will be entering the workforce and is considering attending LTC. Asa Diener has received over $36,000 in scholarships to attend Dordt University. Asa will be majoring in mechanical engineering. David Etherton has received over $139,000 in scholarships to attend Concordia University, Nebraska. David will be majoring in music education. Nolan Gerdakis will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh to major in education. Nolan will also be playing football for Oshkosh. Annalise Hassler has received scholarships that will total $26,000 over the course of 4 years to attend Liberty University. Annalise will be majoring in criminal justice with a minor in international relations. Andrew Helmrich will be attending Fox Valley Technical College, majoring in aircraft electronics. John Kikuzi has received scholarships that total over $47,000 over the course of 4 years to attend Ripon College. John plans to major in education with a minor in music. John also has an opportunity to be a part of the football team. Owen Lacey will be studying plumbing at Fox Valley Technical School. Brianna Lederer will be entering the workforce. Elliot Leipom will be attending Carthage College and majoring in business. Ryan Lindsay will be studying business and economics at the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater. Devin Mentic will be studying welding at LTC. Faith Pape has received a presidential scholarship worth over $80,000 over 4 years to attend Wisconsin Lutheran College. Faith also has the opportunity to play basketball at the WLC. Elliot Perkins will be continuing his job at Pine Haven Christian Community. Liam Fanku has received over $10,000 to attend Northern Michigan University to study cybersecurity. Anders Poth will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Whitewater to study supply chain management. And Peyton Rommelfinger received $32,000 over 4 years in scholarships to attend the University of Advising Technology and major in game programming. Kaden Roth will be majoring in auto collision repair and refinishing at LTC. Nicole Schobert received $172,000 over 4 years in scholarships to attend Luther College. Nicole will be majoring in music education. Raymond Scholes will be attending Carthage College and majoring in history and English with a minor in French and Japanese. Zach Shu will be attending LTC to study pipe welding. Alex Stricker has received scholarships for $144,000 over 4 years to attend Ripon College. Alex is majoring in pre-law and psychology with a minor in law and society. Alex will also be playing basketball at Ripon. Catherine Strode has received $40,000 in scholarships to attend Concordia St. Paul and has the opportunity to be a part of their track team. Benjamin Tempest will be attending flight school. Winter Tinkle will be attending Northern Michigan University to major in nursing. Travis Tack will be attending Concordia St. Paul and has received $40,000 in scholarships. Travis will also be a part of the cross country and track team at CSP. Bradley Van Agen will be attending a technical college to become an automotive technician. Andrew Van Sluis will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee to major in criminology. David Bannock has been awarded over $75,000 in scholarships to attend Carthage College. David will be majoring in marketing and business management with a minor in sports business. Jonathan Wallner will be attending Liberty University, and Alexia Yang will be attending Carroll University and majoring in biochemistry. Congratulations to all of you. God has been so good to our senior class, showering the Lutheran High family with many blessings. Tonight, seniors were recognized for over $1,964,700 in scholarships and awards. We are all so proud of your accomplishments, and we will be praying that you take these gifts and use them to God's glory through your future work and actions. At this time, I would like to invite our faculty forward to present the Academic Achievement Awards. While they are coming up, you all can take a moment to stand and stretch if you need.
That's what I thought. I think I just handed it. Ken, if you want. Does it feel warm up here, Steve?
There's like a breeze. It's awesome. It's nice and warm up in the booth. I was just told I'm in charge, so sit down. This is the last time science will be making a presentation first. Would the following students please come up to the stage? Anaya Ziefeld, Noel Makala, Jack Kosenstein, and David Etherton. Noel, you're up here for the second year in a row. And David, this is the fourth time. Congratulations. The requirements for this department's awards are based on being in the most advanced classes, maintaining the highest scores, and in case of ties, looking at careers in the field of science or science education. This year's recipients were above and beyond the best of their classes. So congratulations to each and every one of them.
Good evening. My name is Matt Holman. I'm the art department here at Lutheran High School. And I would like to call Audrey Gartman, Zach Leonard, Greta Rick, and Molly Schultz to the stage. The art department awards given out are given to students who show vision and interest in continuing their pursuit of the arts, but also kind of an independent spirit and a willingness to try new things and kind of step outside the bounds of what's expected on the project, to go above and beyond. Each one of the students this year that were selected did that in their respective classes this year. Audrey was one of the students in the Introduction to Art and 3D Design classes that was always doing something way beyond what I expect an Intro to Art kid to be able to do, and I found that wonderful. Zach is one of those kids that I can always ask to try something out, and he'll be willing to do it, even if he does it with a grimace on his face, including testing out casting and making his own fishing lures this spring, and hopefully continuing to do that next year in independent study. And Greta is one of my best painting students. She's always willing to try something difficult, even to the point where she might drive herself a little bit crazy trying to get it done. And then lastly, I'd like to recognize Molly, who's getting this award for the second year in a row, but also one of the things that she's done is for the second year in a row, she has placed in the VFW Patriotic Art Competition that's held every year. And last year, she won second place in the state competition, and this year she won it. So this piece that she had done, which is on display out in the atrium, along with some of the other artwork from this year, is going on to the national competition this summer to be judged in Washington, D.C. So congratulate all of them with me, and
Would the following students please come forward? Kaylee Kanto, Lauren Belke, Tegan Markovich, and Michaela Hansen. You might have noticed that I am not Department Chair Mr. Adamak. He could not be here tonight, and Mr. Schmidt said I wasn't allowed to record his voice and then lip sync to it, so I guess you're stuck with me. So the criteria for the English Department Award are exemplary performance in the area of language arts, enthusiasm for the subject area, and active participation in the arts both inside and outside of the classroom. The students in front of you have proven to Mr. Adamak and to me that they are dedicated readers, writers, and thinkers who excel in all areas of language arts. These students produce superior work showing creativity, initiative, and originality worthy of recognition. Congratulations, girls.
My name is Megan Tews, and on behalf of the Math Department, I invite Maddie Thomas, Samantha Gilchrist, Ethan Winter, and Peyton Rathel. Please come forward. This year's Math Department Award winners have demonstrated excellence in all aspects of learning mathematics. In line with the criteria for this award, the following students have shown an increased interest in the subject of mathematics and have consistently and positively contributed their ideas and processes in the math classroom. Congratulations to Maddie, Samantha, Ethan, and Peyton.
Hello, everybody. I'm Elizabeth Bredman, music director here at Sheboygan Lutheran. And will the following students please come forward? William Lightpalm, Isabel Harder, Jack McGillis, and Nicole Schobert. Each of these recipients has shown tremendous leadership and growth in music this year. I have relied on their talents tremendously throughout the year, and they have each risen to the challenges that I bestow upon them. So I look forward to seeing what your gifts of music will lead you to in the future.
Good evening, I'm Tom Raisky. It's my pleasure to announce the Physical Education Department Awards. Will the following students please come up onto the stage? Freshman Ava Carl, sophomore Logan Binsfeld, junior Lizzie Schmitz, and senior Ethan Bittinger, please. The criteria for the PE award are number one, a positive attitude demonstrating humility, accountability, and respect for self and others. Number two, a willingness to assist and encourage others. And three, leadership through self-discipline and consistent effort in all class activities. Congratulations, PE award winners.
Will the following students please come forward? Dominic Kowalczyk, Leah Milatz, Alexei Leganchuk, and Ray Scholes. The Social Studies Award is given to those students who have demonstrated many of the following characteristics: excellence in the area of social studies with strong insight to subject matter, strong leadership and contributions in the classroom, awareness and our knowledge of our world outside the classroom, individuals who take initiative in civic and community involvement, and individuals who recognize the role of Christian leadership in government, culture, and economics. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Carissa Turnus, and I'm the Spanish teacher. Would the following students please come forward? Emma Krieger, Emma Shive, Sarah Visser, and Annalise Hassler. Recipients of this award are selected based on the level of Spanish they have reached, their ability and willingness to use the language, their participation and enthusiasm in class, their growth in the language, and their demonstration of leadership amongst their peers. Congratulations.
I'm Aaron Buchholz. On behalf of the Theology Department, I would like to invite the following individuals to come on down: Courtney Kaiser, Tegan Markovich, Donovan Bloss, and David Etherton. Etherton? Proverbs 22:6, train up a child in the way he should go. Even when he is old, he will not depart from it. So this verse highlights the importance of guidance and scriptural education, indicating that it shapes a biblical worldview. Similarly, the Theology Award recognizes not just academic excellence, but also the embodiment of faith in action. It emphasizes that true discipleship extends beyond academics, impacting how students engage with others and pursue their vocation. This holistic approach reflects the transformative power of theological education, echoing the timeless wisdom of Proverbs 22. These four individuals have all exhibited this consistently. Thank you and congratulations.
Would our co-curricular advisors please come forward to present your awards?
Hi, I'm Chuck Adams. I am the forensics coach here at Lutheran High. I've done so for the last 9 years. We've had another successful year. We had a mostly new team again. 5 out of the 7 team members were brand new this year, but 6 out of the 7 made it to state this year, and all 6 who made it to state medaled at state, and so that's a big accomplishment. An award winner is always hard to choose. This year, it was especially hard because when I added up the scores, the top 3 score getters were within a point of each other. So they were really close. So I took a look at a couple of other factors. And the student who won this award, I gave it to for 2 reasons, really. One was his willingness to practice. He was there every time I was there, pretty much, he was there to practice, 2 to 3 times a week. He also took a risk by writing his own piece and performing it in a literature performance, which the judges say they can judge the literature as much as they judge the speech, and they're judging it against, literary highlights, people that you are reading in literature class. So the Forensics Award this year goes to Elliot Perkins.
So the Technology Award is always an interesting one because it goes to the people who work in the shadows, the ones that people normally forget about unless their printer's on fire, the internet doesn't work, the microphone is squealing. What? Printer's out of paper. Yeah, printer's out of paper. Oh, excellent. That's unfortunate because I tell my tech assistants this is the one night a year they get off, so I'll get right on that, boss. I also was going to try to lip sync this too, but sorry, I can't do that either. But Hunter, if you would please join me up on stage. When it comes to the Technology Award, I always give it to the student who has gone above and beyond, and I think Hunter checks all of those boxes and then some. If your Chromebook was broken, Hunter's the guy who got to deal with that. If your printing was not working, he would take a look at it and then pass it off to me. If your AV system was broken, he would punch a couple of buttons and hopefully it worked, but that's basically how things go in this department. All else fails, reboot, right? We're the guys in the chair. So with that, Hunter, thank you for all of your work, and yeah, that's what we got.
Hi, I'm Lori Dillman. I'm the Spring Musical Director. I would like to please have David Etherton and Lauren Belke join me on the stage. I have notes, but they're out of order, so I have to do this backwards. Okay, so number one, four-year growth. It is so cool when you see someone from their freshman year to their senior year and what they can do. And David went from quizzical freshman, questioning everything I wanted him to do and giving me one of these looks, to that was the look, to confident senior. From day one, David, you showed up ready to work and have fun while doing it. You earned brownie points by being memorized almost at the first rehearsal. And because you were willing to put in the hard work up front, it translated into an effortless performance in the end. You're a joy to work with. I'm proud of what you achieved and was honored to work with you. Maybe they'll need a drama director at the school you end up at. You can add that in your arsenal. Lauren Belke, you knocked it out of the park this year. You nailed your part when we did the read-through, and I knew at that point in time that you were going to be terrific in your role. We got into rehearsals, and you were doing your thing, and something wasn't quite clicking. There was one little thing that was missing. And then later on in the process, really near the end of the process, you came up to me and Lauren shared this story with me. She said, I'm going to share this story about your cat. She said, you know, Mrs. Dillman, I have this cat and his name is Albert, which just happened to be David's character's name in the musical. And she said, I realized that I love my cat more than I love my son in the musical. And that type of discovery on your own, where you can make that head and the heart connection, is what it takes to put on a performance of a lifetime, and you achieved it in Bye Bye Birdie. Congratulations. Love you both.
Hi, me again. I don't think I said this earlier. I'm Katie Billings. I'm the yearbook advisor here. I was really only supposed to choose one person for this award, but I wasn't sure how to choose between two people who have been on the staff for the same number of years and been equally integral to the creation of 3 yearbooks. Oh, man, I didn't expect to cry. Okay, so would Cara Tig and Catherine Strode please join me on stage? I could say a lot about Catherine and Cara after the, 4 but 3 on yearbook years that we spent together, but I'll just keep it brief. So Cara has the grit that Mr. Durst talked about earlier, and I know that because she spent her first 2 years on the staff getting rejected by every single business that she emailed about a business ad. Like multiple rejections every semester, right, Cara? And you know what she did this year? She got rejected again. No, I'm kidding. She got the first yearbook ad of the semester. She was the first one to secure that ad. Cara also is very dependable. She's always the first one to come see me for the conferences that they have to do every week. And when I realized first semester I had totally forgotten to include the fall play in the yearbook, I went to her and I asked if she would take that on top of the other pages she was already doing. And she did so graciously, and she also did a great job on it, a kind of a last minute thing. And Catherine is our Photoshop, editing, design guru. Anytime I had a question about any of that, she was able to help me. She even edited one of the senior pictures in the yearbook, so I'll let you guys figure out whose that was. And really over the past 3 years, Catherine has had just a lot of big ideas about where the yearbook could go, directions we could take it in, how we could make it more cohesive. And we've had a lot of great brainstorming sessions, so I'm gonna miss working with both of you a lot next year. You've really pushed me to be a better advisor, and I appreciate that a lot, and you've left some big shoes for future staff members to fill. So thank you and congratulations. Athletic Director Al Holsheimer will now be presenting our next awards.
Good evening. It is my privilege as Athletic Director of Sheboygan Lutheran High School to award many students with various athletic awards this evening. God has truly blessed all of our athletes with unique abilities, and tonight I get to highlight a few of those accomplishments. Would Owen Lacey and Asa Diener please come forward? Each year, John Seleska, the men's soccer coach at Concordia University, asks all the athletic directors from the Lutheran high schools across the nation to submit information about their high school boys, teams, and players. This year, I'd like to acknowledge Owen Lacey, second team Lutheran High School All-American. And Asa Diener, first team Lutheran High School All-American. Thank you. Asa, stay up here. Will the following students please come forward? Asa Diener, David Etherton, Faith Pape, Annalise Hassler, Catherine Strode, Travis Tock, Ethan Bittinger, and Athena Poth. These 8 individuals are Sheboygan Lutheran's Big East Scholar Athletes. The criteria for this award is as follows. A Big East Scholar Athlete certificate will be awarded to all seniors who meet the following criteria. Earn 2 varsity letters in conference sports, 1 must be earned in the senior year, and a 3.6 cumulative GPA after 7 semesters, and no athletic code violations. Just again, thank you for your accomplishments in the classroom and in athletics. If Asa and Faith could remain standing. The WIA Scholar Athlete. Each of the WIA members' high schools in the state may nominate 1 male, 1 female senior for consideration as a Scholar Athlete Award winner. Criteria, each nominee must be a second semester senior. I don't understand why that's a criteria, but it is. So, each nominee must have earned at least 4 varsity letters through athletic participation in WIA sanctioned sports during the complete freshman, sophomore, and junior years, and the fall and winter seasons of the senior year. Each nominee must have a cumulative grade point average of 3.0. This year's winners, Asa Diener and Faith Pape. Asa, you can remain standing here also. This past Sunday, the Elks Gridiron Committee had their annual Senior Awards Banquet. The senior athletes from Kohler, Sheboygan North, Sheboygan South, Sheboygan Christian, and Sheboygan Lutheran are invited to attend. The committee gave out 17 scholarships that range from $500 to $1,500. Each school submits nominees, and they are selected by the committee. Of our 6 nominees from our school, I'm proud to announce that we had 3 winners. Since they received their award Sunday, I will ask them to stand to be recognized. Asa Diener won an Elk Sports Award for $1,000. Alex Stricker, please stand up. She was the recipient of the Jan Youth Female Athlete of the Year for $1,000. And Nolan Gerdakis, if you could please stand up. Nolan was awarded the Harold Gutschalk Memorial Award, awarded to the best football player in the city for $1,000 as well. Thank you. All right, if Alex and Faith could come forward also, please. The Sheboygan Lutheran Christian Athlete of the Year Award is given to those that have played at a varsity level, exemplified Christian behavior in the classroom or on the court or field, and looks for ways to make others better. They're both leaders of school with not only their high-achieving academics, but they've been trustworthy and humble leaders on their teams and are students that many classmates and underclassmen look up to. The female Christian athletes of the year go to Alex Stricker and Faith Pate. Alex is a 3-time letter winner in volleyball, 4 in basketball, and 2 in softball. She was a basketball captain, honorable mention all-conference in volleyball, and second team all-conference in basketball. And as noted earlier, she's going to play basketball at Ripon College next year. Faith is a 3-time letter winner in volleyball and 4 letters in basketball. Team captain in volleyball and basketball, unanimous first team in volleyball, and honorable mention in basketball, and will be playing basketball at Wisconsin Lutheran College. Both of these ladies were also regional champions this year and were components on a girls' team that was 1 game away from making the girls' state tournament. Congratulations, Faith and Alex. The male Christian athlete of the year is Asa Diener. Some of his accolades include 4-year letter winner in soccer, 1 year in football, and slide story that I do the clock for all the football games. And I was sitting there early in the season, and our kickers just could not kick the ball very far. And I'm like, we have some soccer guys that are state material here, and I knew Asa could kick a soccer ball. So as an American once said, or I think it was an Englishman actually said, your country needs you. I brought him in my office, and he made honorable mention all conference as a kicker with 6 games. So nicely done. He had 2 years in basketball, 4 years in baseball, 11 letters total. He was captain of soccer, basketball, and baseball, team MVP in baseball last year and soccer this season. His all-conference accolades include, again, football, honorable mention this season, baseball, honorable mention last year, honorable mention of soccer sophomore year and first team junior and senior year. Also honorable mention all-state in soccer. Integral part of the state champion soccer team is sophomore year, and the state runner-up team is junior year, and a member of the state qualifying team this year. And again, he'll be playing soccer at Dordt College with the possibility of kicking and playing baseball. So congratulations, Asa. Thank you.
Mr. Derek Bolt, our principal, will now be presenting the following awards.
The first award we'll award tonight is the LHS Spirit Award. This award goes to 2 seniors, 1 male, 1 female, who best exemplify the spirit of Lutheran High with a caring, positive, and unselfish attitude, a deep commitment to growing their gifts and abilities in the classroom, in activities and clubs, and being that servant leader out on the field. This award is not based on just the senior year, but a culmination of the past 4 years. This year's LHS Spirit Award female nomination is Athena Poth. And this year's LHS Spirit Award male nomination, David Etherton. The next award is the Servant Leadership Award. This award is presented to students from any grade level. Students are nominated by a teacher and voted upon by the full faculty. The recipients of Sheboygan Lutheran High's Servant Leadership Award might be someone who volunteers unceasingly and without much fanfare. Perhaps it may be a student who mirrors Jesus' servant leadership model. If you could please hold your applause until I read all the names, and then I will also read a little bit about them. The first award winner is Hunter Adams. Hunter is a great student who leads as part of the AV computer tech team. He is always a kind friend to his classmates. The second award winner, Catherine Strode. Catherine demonstrates a willingness to take the initiative to organize and engage in a variety of service activities, and she is accountable for her responsibilities. She is very kind and willing to go above and beyond when there's a task to be done. She is a very kind and quiet leader. Our third award winner, Donavid Blas. Donavid is a quiet leader and a great example for other students. He is very active in his church and community. He is always going above and beyond for the National Honor Society, and his efforts are very much appreciated. Our fourth award winner, Lauren Belke. Lauren is active in many activities at school. She's always one of the first to volunteer to help serve and lead any way she can. The fourth award winner, Claire Waleka. Claire went above and beyond this year, helping deliver presents on behalf of the National Honor Society during our Operation Adopt a Family, because she wanted to see the joy on the faces of those who received the presents. Claire has a servant heart. And our sixth award winner, Ethan Winter. Ethan often accompanies the choir and is always ready to go. He helps by leading sectionals during class and helping the bass section. Ethan demonstrates a high Christian standard in all of his activities and serves in a variety of ways. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please help me congratulate these award winners? As is custom, Lutheran High recognizes usually the top 10 in the academic class. This year there was a tie for 10th place, so we now have a top 11 this year. And so I would invite the top 11 students to please come forward. So the top 10 or top 11 are always asked to write a little bit about kind of a topic. And this year's topic was, who is the most influential Christian leader in your family that you look up to? And so each of these upstanding young individuals has written a paper on that. And so I invite them to come forward in order, starting with Hunter Adams.
When considering who has been the most influential Christian leader in my family, I immediately thought of my grandma Adams. My grandma has been one of the nicest people I have ever met in my entire life. She has helped me in so many aspects of my life as I grew up. I learned how to cook meals with her, she took care of me while I was sick, and we played lots of games together like cribbage and trouble. I have been able to see her help not only me and my family, but many others as well. Ever since I was young, my grandmother has always made a point about my faith and told me I could talk about it with her at any time. This has led to many conversations about my faith and how I should go about life. I remember sitting in the car for what seemed like hours talking about faith some nights, the importance of going to church and prayer. I also enjoyed learning a bit more about Catholicism as she explained it to me and how she had been a Sunday school teacher in the past. My grandma has inspired me to be helpful to others. She's inspired me to work hard and be there for others as she has been there for me. I have had the opportunity to learn and grow from what she has taught me throughout the years. I am incredibly grateful for all she has done for me, and I'm so happy to have someone so wonderful in my life. I am always able to refer to what she said to me and use it throughout my life. I am always able to go to her for help and support whenever I need it. My grandma is a Christian leader. There is no doubt about that. I am glad to have such a fantastic example to follow. I will undoubtedly use this guidance that I've been given for the rest of my life. Thank you so much, Grandma.
Catherine Strode.
When pondering the question of who has been the most influential family member in my life and who has helped me grow in my Christian leadership journey, I knew it would be a challenge to write about just one individual. I truly understand the meaning of it takes a village to raise a family. Between my parents, grandparents, godparents, and family friends, I have been blessed with so many family members who have influenced my faith journey and faith walk. But if I had to just talk about one person in my life who has continuously inspired me to grow in unique ways, whether that was in my faith or in life, it would be none other than my little sister, Megan. Megan is a twin. Don't worry, Patrick, I love you too. But Megan loves to laugh and dance, and she cares deeply about her friends and family. At the brilliant age of 12, my little sister loves to find new ways to keep me guessing what our next move might be, and she without a doubt loves to make everyone laugh through her free spirit and love to share with others. Megan has inspired me to grow as a leader through being an older sister. She has demonstrated what it means for someone to observe your actions, which has pushed me to lead by example in my many vocations. I have also learned from Megan what it means to be a follower. She finds value in not excelling in every part of life, such as school or sports. Rather, she utilizes her God-given talents to make people laugh and devotes her time and energy into relationships and growing where she is guided. One of my favorite qualities of my little sister is her free-spirited and often silly personality. From the way she dresses, speaks, smiles, and shows her way of caring, her personality always shines through. She has taught me and inspired me to let my guard down more, to remain true to myself, yet be able to laugh with friends more and see the beauty in having a free spirit. I find myself and others surrounded by her, picking up on our silly sentences, our goofy, tall, colorful socks, and Crocs. Megan has influenced my future plans as a leader. I see the value in being true and authentic to myself, no matter how colorful. As I strive to lead in various vocations moving forward, I take with me my sister and her ability to shine in a spot, even if that means needing to work towards it just a little more. Megan, in her long, wise years, has taught me to lead with what God has blessed me with, even if it's not something I excel in. So to Megan, as you grow up, and I'm not always around, you might not excel in science or math, but keep being the silly, free-spirited, eager to talk and share individual that you are, because despite the good grades or being in the top 11, being true to who you are and the faith walk that you explore says more about what kind of individual you will be, and the even better you will inspire others to follow.
Abigail Hanson.
One of the models of Christian leadership in my life is my grandfather. He is one of those personalities that lights up the room when he enters. The language that he is most fluent in is friendly sarcasm and teasing. He looks at everything through eyes of laughter and love. One of his favorite sayings is, "I want people to be sorry to see me go, not sorry to see me come." He strives to live a life that serves others with joy and laughter. He is always quick to joke and make people feel better, while also genuinely caring for them in their hard times and frustrations. He has had his share of difficulties in his life and is always there for me when I need to talk to someone about the difficulties in mine. I look up to him and do my best to be like him. He has taught me to laugh as loudly and joyfully as he does, and I strive to spread that laughter and joy in all I do. Christian leadership is about loving and serving your neighbor. Peter tells us in his first epistle to show hospitality to one another without grumbling. As each has received a gift, use it to serve one another as good stewards of God's varied grace. I think that my grandfather is a good example of this, and he influences me to do my best to love and serve without grumbling. He is not always perfect, and neither am I, but God continues to work through each of us to bring about his will. We are called to do everything with joy. I hope to continue to use my joy and laughter to serve God and others in my vocations after high school, wherever God leads me.
Annalisa Arians.
When I was given the topic for this year's Top 11 speech, there was only one person that immediately came to mind. For those of you who know me, you would know that that person is my dad. My dad has always been the main person in my life, and I would not be who I am without him. One of the main Christian traits he has shown me through his own actions is sacrifice. My parents got divorced when I was just 6 months old, and my sister was 2. My dad got almost all of the custody of my sister and I, as he was only 21 years old himself. He had to sacrifice a lot of his own time, money, and more from this moment on. He gave up promotions at work that would require more hours just so he can make sure to spend time with us. Throughout my whole life, my dad has given up himself and his own desires just to meet my personal needs and wants. My dad is also very loving. He demonstrates Christ's love for me by the way that he treats me and others. He is always willing to give hugs whenever I'm upset, and he always knows how to cheer me up in hard times. He has always taught me how loved I am and how my worth is not defined by other people's actions towards me. My dad also encourages me and points me back to Scripture. He has done everything he can to make sure I'm okay and reminds me of my worth in Christ. I know that when I am with my dad, I am safe, no matter what lies ahead. My dad really represents God as my heavenly Father and the safety that I feel in that. I strive to be more like my dad each day, as he is a great representation of who Jesus is. My ultimate goal is to be sanctified and become more like Jesus with every day that lies ahead. I can follow my dad's example and love others as my dad shows love to me and how Christ loves his church.
Annalise Hassler.
Okay. The family member that has been the most influential model of, Christian. It's my dad. He is the best example of a servant leader who loves and serves his neighbor. My dad is the most selfless person I know. He goes to bed last and wakes up first. He works 2 jobs, one of those being serving in our nation's military. My dad goes to every baseball and softball game, every play, and every concert, which might not seem like a lot, but I have 5 siblings, so they add up fast. He makes time to help us with our problems and answer our questions. He lets me steal his coffee every day, even though he definitely needs it more than I do. He drives me to practice and games and wherever else, not because I can't drive, but simply because he enjoys doing it. When no one at our church wants to mow the lawn or clean the kitchen, my dad steps up and does it. When I do not want to go to church, guess who's in church Sunday morning? Not just me, but my whole family. Why? Because he knows that of all the jobs, the relationships, and things we do, our connection to Christ is and always will be the most important. There is no doubt that my dad is a Christian leader because who I am today would not be possible without what he has taught me. I would not be who I am today if I did not go to church every Sunday because of my dad. I would not be who I am today if I did not watch my dad read his Bible every morning, so I started reading mine. And I would not be who I am today if I did not have my faith to support me through all the difficult parts of my life. My dad has influenced my future plans in modeling Christian leadership by being the best example of a Christian leader. In the future, I will not be ashamed or fear being Christian. I will follow the example that has been set before me and boldly proclaim what I believe.
Kaylee Canto.
Someone who I truly look up to as a Christian leader in my family is my mother. Throughout my life, she has been such a great example of what it means to be gracious to others, and I can see how the Lord works through her in many ways. Throughout this past year, she has been someone to turn to when things get hard, and someone I can trust to give me good advice, even if I don't always want to hear it. Whenever I come to her with a problem, her first response is always to pray about it. This truly has affected me in my faith life, as her initial reaction being to pray has rubbed off on me. Turning to God as our first help in times of hardship is super important, and praying together strengthens our relationship. Going through the college application process this year has been stressful, but having my mom by my side helping me along the way has been super impactful. My mom really steps up and helps bring faith into every major decision I am making. We have spent hours together praying and asking God for guidance here and after high school. When things would get overwhelming, she would always reassure me that God would allow things to happen the way He plans. She leads me to walk in the path God has set before me. For those of you who don't know, I have 6 siblings, and my mom has shown me through her actions of Christian leadership throughout my life what it means to be a great mother. Her patience and understanding towards others is something I admire greatly. Conflict between my siblings and I is always resolved through Bible passages and understanding of how the Lord wants us to love one another. Ever since I was a kid, memorizing Bible verses has been instrumental in my life. Every night before bed as a kid, my mom would pray with me and say a verse before I went to sleep. I still remember this verse now. It is Proverbs 31:30 and reads, "Charm is deceitful and beauty is vain, but a woman who fears the Lord is to be praised." My mom has always been the person to tell me what truly matters is in the heart and your actions towards others. Beauty isn't everything, and our walk with God is much more important than any worldly standard. Learning these things from a young age has really strengthened my faith and assurance in the Lord. My mom has been such an instrumental part of my faith life, and I wouldn't be where I am now without her. Mom, I know I don't say it enough, but I truly appreciate everything you've done for me and my relationship with the Lord.
Faith Pape.
I have been blessed to experience a childhood growing up with many influential Christian leaders in my family. I have grown up going to church every Sunday, attending a Lutheran grade school and high school, with loving and supporting people surrounding me in God's Word. My parents, siblings, teachers, pastors, and many others show what it is to be a Christian leader, but the one person that comes to mind of exemplary leadership is my Grandma Fensky. Sandra Fensky grew up in Manawa, about 2 hours away from Sheboygan, where she learned about God and started her faith journey. After she was done with high school, she decided she wanted to attend Concordia River Forest, now Chicago, to pursue a degree in teaching. My grandmother did not only want to become a teacher, but a Lutheran school teacher. This is something that never really stuck out to me until I realized what that kind of work means. When taking on the role of a teacher in a Lutheran school, you're not only serving others, but you are serving others through God while being able to witness to others about God's infinite grace and mercy. In truest form, my grandma is a servant leader who uses her talents and abilities to serve others. Grandma Fensky has always been someone who I saw as a selfless, quiet leader who leads by example, which is something that I thought is very important. We need Christian leaders who will speak up and share God's love with others boldly, while others demonstrate much less noticeably through their words and actions. Now, after meeting my grandfather, also a Lutheran school teacher at Concordia, my grandmother moved to Maryland for her first call as a teacher. After serving for a year, she moved back to Wisconsin to Sheboygan, teaching at Trinity Lutheran School in downtown for over 30 years. The thought of how many students she taught and left an impact on their faith has been a chilling thought. Teaching brought her happiness, knowing that she could give to others what she knew to be the most important piece of knowledge one could know, that Jesus died and rose again, that we may have eternal life with him in his kingdom. Sandra Fensky, my grandmother, has modeled for me what it means to be a Christian leader, that is, a servant leader. She led and continues to lead by example, such as when she belts out the lyrics to hymns in church, or when she prayed with my siblings and I before eating or going to bed when we were younger. She has shown me what I should do in my own life as a Christian leader. I've tried to be that kind of leader on sports teams that I've been on, as well as other groups such as Interact and Choir. This is something that in the future, whatever God has planned for me, I want to be this same leader, one who wants to serve others.
Raymond Scholes.
Growing up, my family was never too religious. We went to church on the big holidays such as Easter and Christmas, but that was it. However, my parents did make sure that I received some spiritual teaching in form of a church daycare, which I would go to after school most days. Though minor, that place was where my faith walk truly began. Fast forward to 2016, and we moved to Sheboygan, which was a big change for me. Another big change for my family was becoming members at Bethlehem Lutheran Church, and for me, starting sixth grade, going to school there. This was all because of my parents. Therefore, I have to thank them both for their sacrifices to put me and my brothers in a Christian environment. The prompt for the speech was to choose just one parent, but I don't think I could choose one, as it is due to both of their efforts that I am on this stage. My dad and mother both worked very hard to be able to afford to send me to a Lutheran school, so a simple speech thanking them was the least I could do. Thank you, Dad, for waking up before dawn and working till late afternoon to provide for us. I know it is not easy, but regardless, your actions have allowed me, Hank, and Vern to attend quality schools. Though, to answer the question, in terms of Christian leadership, I would have to single out my mother. Though we have our ups and downs, she is the best Christian leader in my life. This is because she makes sure that she drags me and my brothers to church every Sunday so that we receive God's word. She also devotes her time to helping with Bethlehem's youth group, which is no easy task. Throughout it all, my mother still stands tall and serves her community in whatever way she can. Even when she could be doing something else, she still finds the time to help me, my brothers, and others. Which is why I am happy that I can call her my mom, and in the face of all others, they pale in comparison to her. Thank you, Mom. Now that I've thanked my parents, I also want to thank everyone that I have ever known, as you have all influenced me in some way or another on Skibbity. Thank you for making me the person I am today. Thank you to my classmates and teachers for helping create a high school experience that is worth remembering. And thank you for caring for me, as your actions have helped create the person you see before you. I will never forget any of you, as that is the least I can do to repay everything you have done for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Peyton Rathel.
When asked to write a speech about an influential family member that models Christian leadership, my thoughts were immediately directed to my parents. I have been very blessed to grow up with successful, selfless parents that serve as role models for me and my siblings. They have both been so supportive and have been there for me every step of the way. I couldn't be more grateful. I would specifically like to talk about my mom. My mom has always been my go-to person, my rock, and my best friend. Through every trial, my mom has been there for me, encouraging me and helping me persevere. Being the oldest child, I feel that my mom and I have always shared a special bond. I can always count on her, and somehow she can always make me feel better. My mom and I have very similar personalities, minus the fact that my mom likes to talk a lot more than I do. I believe that I have gained so many positive characteristics from her, especially her firm faith in God. My mom is my biggest inspiration. She has been the first grade teacher at Trinity for 12 years, and this past year, she switched to the position of resource teacher. Ever since I was younger, I've always wanted to be a teacher just like her. Seeing her care for others, work hard, and share the love of Jesus motivates me to do the same. I admire her selflessness and her drive to do everything for the betterment of others. She strives to make a difference, and I hope to follow in her footsteps. This year, especially the last few months, have been very hard for my mom and I. My younger sister is graduating from 8th grade, being confirmed, and having all of her last moments at Trinity. And I'm graduating high school and moving on to college. Now, we can't forget about my little brother, Carson, who is going to be starting kindergarten next year and has plenty of big feelings himself. Every time my mom talks about my graduation, tears fill her eyes, as I'm sure they are right now. But I know that my mom finds comfort in the fact that God has a plan. My mom's unwavering faith, though it's not perfect, is something I aspire to have as well. There's a song by Mark Harris my mom and I always listen to in the big moments of my life. He says, "I pray that God would fill your heart with dreams, and faith gives you the courage to dare to do great things. I'm here for you whatever this life brings, so that my love give you roots and help you to find your wings." I'm so thankful for my mom's modeling of Christian leadership in my life and her constant prayers. She has truly shown me what it means to love and serve others. So thank you, Mom, for everything. I love you.
Asa Diener.
There are many family members that the speech could be written about that have supported me throughout my academic and athletic journey. I chose to write the speech for my grandma because of how she inspired me to work hard and use my God-given abilities for His glory. Growing up, my grandma's house was always my favorite place to be, and being around her brought me so much joy. whether it's playing volleyball in her backyard, competing in the creative games that she put together for my siblings and I every Easter, or being able to sleep over at her house. Every moment there was special and made me incredibly happy. She taught my siblings and I many fun songs that we still sing together today. She played games with us that brought us so much joy, even if we lost. But most of all, she pointed us to Christ by the example she set for us in her daily life. My grandma was the definition of a Christian leader by the selfless way she loved and cared for God's people and his creation. When there was a need in my family, she was always right there to step up and take care of us, even if it meant sacrificing her time or money. She was a solid rock that so many people leaned on in times of need because they knew that she would be able to help them in some way. Even when her health was declining, she would always look for ways to support me by attending every possible sporting event that her body allowed. Seeing her serve others in an unconditional way has inspired me to try and be half the person that she was in my family, her friends, and our community. As some of you guys know, my grandma passed away this past October after countless years of battling through pain as a result of this broken and fallen world that we live in. The moment was hard, and not a day has gone by that I've not thought about her because of the impact that she had on my life. What I have found incredible, though, is even with her passing, the Christian values of leadership that she exemplified for so many years did not pass away with her. As I continue my journey after high school, I'm always going to be looking out for ways that I can be a Christian leader in my community, just like my grandma was. My purpose in life does not need to come from what others may say, what I may think, or what social stereotypes define as good. Instead, I want my purpose to be from God and how he sees the way I serve others and try to exemplify Christian leadership to those around me. I'm not going to be perfect in the way I model Christian leadership, but I know for sure that I have one of the best role models that a son, brother, teammate, but most of all, a grandson could ask for. Thank you.
And David Etherton.
I want to tell you a story about a little boy named Stanley. Stanley grew up in Southern California with one brother and one sister. His dad lost his farm in the Depression, so he worked in construction while Stanley's mom cleaned houses. To unwind from the week and have a little fun, Stanley's parents would go out dancing every Saturday night. His family rarely went to church because his parents were too tired from dancing the night before, although they often went and cleaned offices on the weekends. However, they were still Christians, and Stanley was sent to a Lutheran grade school where he heard about God's love for him every day. By 7th grade, Stan had heard a lot about how important it was to go to church, and his 7th grade teacher especially encouraged him to go to church. So, as a 7th grader, Stanley asked his parents if they would take him to church. They were a little puzzled, but they agreed. For the next few years, they dropped him off at church every Sunday, even though they rarely went in themselves. In high school, Stanley played football for his public high school team. After getting injured playing football, he ended up at a Lutheran high school, again, for the last 2 years of high school. He was always a decent student, but when it came time for Stan to graduate, he chose to do something that came as a surprise to his family. He enrolled at Concordia Teachers College in Seward, Nebraska, to become a Lutheran grade school teacher. Not only was he the first in his family to go to college, but he was moving halfway across the country to do it. Several teachers had encouraged him to go into Lutheran education, even back in middle school. During college, Stan met Paula, and they got married the summer after graduation. They moved to Corpus Christi, where they both taught at a Lutheran school. They had 4 children who were all raised going to church every week. All 4 of those kids grew up to be church workers themselves. They were all raised knowing how valuable church attendance was, and when they had kids of their own, their kids were raised the same way. If you didn't already figure it out, Stan is my grandpa. Today, he and my grandma have 14 grandchildren, 9 of whom have decided to become Lutheran church workers. I'm the newest addition to this number. What started with a middle school teacher telling a student how important church attendance was has now become a legacy of more than a dozen Lutheran teachers who know these values. My grandpa is a man who always keeps his cool, tells you about his faith, and has a joke at the ready. I think one of the greatest honors I could ever receive is to end up as faithful, honest, collected, and humble as that little boy named Stan turned out to be.
Congratulations, top 11. Well done. Good and faithful service. You may be seated. There are just a few more things before we wrap up the evening. Rachel Boland, Athena Poth, Catherine Strode, and Cara Timmick put together a senior tribute video, and so we will show that at this time. Seniors, look around you. First, the small circle, and then the big circle. You have 5 days of school left. And in those 5 days, the faces that you see right now, you may never see again due to jobs, due to getting married and moving off to different areas of the country or the world. But for the last 1, 2, 3, or 4 years that you've been here at Lutheran High, this has been your family. Don't ever forget about those who supported you along your way and who you supported. As we look at the bigger circle, parents, grandparents, family members, community members, continue to keep these individuals in your prayers, that God would lead them in their vocations, whatever it may be, wherever it may be. And may you never forget, seniors, who you are as redeemed, loved children of God, and whose you are. So as we close out tonight, have fun. Embrace these moments. The time is not over with. This is not goodbye. This is, we're moving on to the next chapter, and we're going to see how things play out. Hold on, but also don't be afraid to let go and let your wings spread out and take flight. With that, I would ask Abigail Anderson to come and lead us in our closing prayer.
Please pray with me. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you for bringing us all safely here tonight. Thank you for lighting our path and giving us peace and comfort on what comes after high school. Please keep us safe and in your word. Thank you for the awards and scholarships you have given us tonight. Help us to celebrate the gifts you've given to others. To you be the glory. Guide and protect us through our next steps. Keep us steadfast in your love and care. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Thank you all for attending Lutheran High's 2024 Honors Night.